Hey everyone, welcome to this live to talk about diversifying your income as a fitness professional. So thanks again for being on here, or if you're watching the replay, I hope you see and catch the vision that we're going to talk about here. And really what I want to share with you tonight, by the way, my name is Wayne Johnson. I'll introduce myself a little bit further here in just a second, but what I want to show you tonight is how you can create a $50,000 profit infusion partnership into your fitness business. So as a fitness professional, we've been doing this for so many years. We have a system, the products, the plan to help you do that with no inventory, drop ship, get ready. I'm going to show it to you. But before I do that, let me just introduce myself properly. My wife, Bethany, and we live in Bothell, Washington, and we help people in this business through this partnership to create this profit for fitness professionals like you and many others. We've been doing this now for over 23 years, and we've helped move over $1 billion worth of products. So we know what it takes. We know what moves the needles. We know what the right products are. We have the system and teams, the structure where you can plug in and make it happen. So again, I'm a former tech professional, got a business degree in technology, worked as a consultant for a number of years, then got started in this industry and saw the opportunity before us. My wife is a former teacher, so between the two of us and the team that we have so many resources to build something that you can scale, that can create that profit for you. And I hope you're excited about that as a fitness pro. So first thing though is, we've just seen this over the last 23 years and we've addressed it head on, is there's problems in the fitness business. We know you love fitness. We know you love to train, transform people, all that stuff. But here's problem number one. The average fitness professional really only earns about $45,000 to $50,000 a year, or the independent gym is about 40 to 60,000. I remember when I was in college, I loved to train. I played sports, all that stuff. And I remember there was guys training at my gym and I was like, hey, what do you guys make? And they told me, and I was like, wow, you can't raise a family. I have 8 kids now. We've been able to design our life with this system and this partnership. We've had many years making over $1 million a year, $100,000 months, and it's because we understand how to duplicate, leverage products, leverage systems. And I believe if you see this, you're going to go, wow, I can take revenue outside my 4 walls of my gym. I can get this out to people outside, and I can really explode the type of income that I'm earning. So problem number one is, you're just not getting paid what you're worth, and we're going to change that for you. Problem number two is, the average fitness enthusiast that's going to the gym, they're probably spending $200 to $300 a month on nutritional supplements. And most professionals that are training them, though, they're getting zero revenues from that. Why? Because they don't know how. They don't have products that are exciting. They don't have a system or a partnership. And we're going to show you how to tap into that and get over that and start to keep that revenue with you, where when you're working with them, training them, you actually know what they're doing nutritionally. Okay. Problem number three is the average fitness client or gym membership is really only 3 to 6 months. And I know some of you have some longtime clients. We understand that. But here's the thing: clients stop, people move, job situations changes, money situation changes, people shift, they go over, to do something else. They learn some things from you. But here's the thing: when you get them set up with a nutrition system, with products that they love, that become part of their lifestyle, that revenue can go anywhere. We have so many people that started with us in the Seattle area where we originally started doing this. And now we have business all over the country, Canada, Australia, because the products travel and they don't sit here and train and spend time with us anymore. And then problem number 4 is just understanding that the nutritional supplement industry is kind of like the Wild West. Even on Amazon, they have serious problem with counterfeit products. They don't know where these products are sourced from. They don't know what the ingredients are. There's all sorts of things out there. It's just unregulated for the most part until they get in trouble, even though there is regulation. We understand that. But with this, you're going to have clean, certified clinical products. And so we're going to talk to you about that. So what we're showing you today is the solution to really get paid what you're worth as a training professional, be able to work with the clients you want to work with, not be on the hustle bus, right? And so this is about not just building another side gig, it's a revolutionary approach to build meaningful and sustainable profit center inside your existing fitness business, and it can scale to anywhere. And what I mean by that, scaling to anywhere, is, you know this, there's a retail shift. Retail is shifting from physical to digital, thinking of the ability where we can drop ship these products anywhere. You can be on social media. So not just, again, contained to the four walls where you're training people, but you can leverage this outside your four walls. And you're going to hear some stories of people being able to do that. And worldwide online shopping is projected to grow by nearly 60% over the next 4 years, reaching approximately 8 trillion by 2028 through all these channels. And you can be a part of that. You can get your network and the people that they know as you, as a fitness expert, to partner with these products and be able to coach people anywhere in the world and drop ship to them anywhere. So again, we have an app where you can get the product set up, build carts. You can share the links with the people that you're sharing them with, build custom packages. And we have different packages that we'll show you that are the ones that really move the needle, they create the profit. And then you'll get paid weekly for all that sharing. And you also get paid monthly, and it starts to stack and build because the partnership, our company, we have loyalty rewards and things to keep people where they want to continue to order products. Number one, because they work and people want them. But two, there's other incentives for people to continue to order. And we do a really good job with that. So we have proven and viral products. That's most important. Is really, we are a global leader in clinical wellness. For over 70 years, our company has been delivering innovation and continuing to stack results. 25% of the customers in the business have been ordering for over 30 years. Think about that. For over 30 years, that's retention. Not 3 to 6 months, right? People coming through, getting some training for 6 months, and then they're gone. You can stay connected to those people for years. We have people from 20 years ago that still order through us. So, 75 patents on the products, 110 clinicals. These products have been seen in Forbes, Vogue. You can read all of that. So there's clinicals, trials. We have formulated without using 2,500 chemicals and questionable ingredients. They're actually certified for sport. So as a fitness professional, for training athletes, collegiate, professional, they are top notch there. So again, they're natural solutions. Kind of a repeat of what I said before, is they're EWG certified. It's beyond organic. Another thing is it's 100% satisfaction, empty box guarantee, where the company will take care of it. You're not having to deal with a refund and all those things. The company will take care of that because we believe in it so much. So here's a couple of the channels that we think, as a fitness pro, you will really be able to leverage as you're helping people. One is this cellular aging. We have 2 products here. One is a clinical liquid collagen with hyaluronic acid, nothing like it on the market. I'm in my 50s now. I have 8 kids. I should feel very weathered and run down in my skin and all that, but I feel amazing because I have this liquid collagen. I also have this product called Vivix that restores your cellular DNA. 2/3 reduction in DNA damage. It blunts inflammatory response. Easy for me to say. And then we have core nutrition, all the core nutrition micronutrients that you really need in your diet to fill in the nutritional gaps. And then we also have GLP-1, weight management, cleanse, detox, to be able to reset the body, to get protein infusion in, to get the nutritional uptake into your body. And then, of course, fitness and performance, which is my favorite. Well, all these are my favorite, but fitness and performance, the world's first sparkling protein, 40 grams of sparkling clean whey protein. Also a creatine blend that's amazing, that also deals with inflammation, but all the benefits of creatine that we know and read and understand now. Energize, a pre-workout build protein. So again, long-term studies, results, proven, satisfaction guarantee. You'll have this in your back pocket to deliver to your clients. No longer are they going around and going, hey, have you heard of this product? Have you heard of that? Should I try this? And you're like, no, this is the standard. This is the gold standard. This is what I want you to use when you're training with me. And again, in this partnership benefits, you actually own this asset. You have a literal distributorship that is a partnership with the company. So everyone that orders from you, they are tied to you long term. Again, if they move, change, they will order. It continues to go there. There's no income caps on what you can earn, no inventory or overhead. I repeat again, I know sometimes you got to things you have to stock up and keep stuff on shelves, and there's no inventory requirements. Everything can be drop shipped. So we get paid incredibly, again, weekly, monthly residuals. There's bonuses. Every time someone's first order for their first 30 days, you make 30% commissions from that. I'm going to show you how that compensation can get paid from there. And real quick, I'm going to show you just on the customer side. So if all you got were customers and help them serve them, this is where you can see, if you had just one customer in a month, you're going to make 10% commissions on that. If you had 5 customers that did over 1,000, you're going to make 20%. So that's an extra $200. But here's the granddaddy: over 30 customers, 10,000 in sales. That's the profit infusion I'm going to talk about again in just a minute. But before that, I want you to hear some real life other fitness pros that we've been helping, and they're maximizing this partnership. And you can hear how it's impacting their life. Some is a brand new story, others have been doing it for a while, but this is what I want you to hear. So here we go. Let's jump to our first story. Take it away.
Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate you having me on here. Hey, everybody. Honestly, when we first introduced the cleanse into our gym, I didn't want it to be some quick fix or hype program. As a gym owner, I'm protective of our community and what we recommend. So I wanted something that created real results, sustainability, and helped people feel back in control with their health. For me personally, the impact wasn't just weight loss, even though it was great. It was clarity, energy, and resetting habits. I noticed a huge improvement in digestion, bloating, and inflammation dropped significantly, and I just felt more disciplined with my nutrition again. It helped me tighten up my eating without feeling restricted, feel more in control, and it made prioritizing higher protein and cleaner meals so much easier even after 7 days. And for context, I take health and performance really seriously. I'm a top level CrossFit athlete worldwide, especially in my age group, and I'm currently working my way back from back surgery in June of last year. Between running a gym, family life, recovery, and everything else that goes on, I needed something simple that I could rely on, something that supported performance and health without adding more stress. And if my wife and I needed that during a busy season, I know a lot of other people will benefit from it too. But what really stood out was what happened inside the gym. We had members lose anywhere from 4 to 10 pounds in 7 days and saw several drop 2 to 6% in body fat while maintaining muscle, and in some cases even gaining muscle because they became more intentional with protein and recovery. Beyond the physical results, the biggest feedback we kept hearing was people felt back in control, cravings dropped, energy improved, and they felt confident continuing healthier habits after the cleanse. And that's huge. And as a coach, that's a real win. Not just short-term results, but people becoming more aware of what they're putting in their body, eating more whole foods, prioritizing protein, and really realizing that they can feel good without extremes. From the gym side, it also created a great additional revenue stream, but more importantly, it strengthened accountability and engagement in our community. Members rallied around it together, and that shared experience has honestly been just as valuable as the results themselves. Financially, since my wife and I began sharing the cleanse in our gym in early January, we've generated just under 2,300 in sales in under 2 months. And that's while we were still personally going through the process ourselves and navigating a very busy season of life. Seeing results from others Wayne was working with, trusting the process and experiencing it firsthand made it really natural for us to lean into sharing it. So overall, for us, it's been a really positive experience physically, mentally, and as a community. It's simple, it works, and creates momentum. And momentum is usually the hardest part. So yeah, Wayne, I'm really glad you brought it into my gym, and I really appreciate it. And I cannot wait to see what this year brings.
Hey, thanks for having me on here. Wow, Alex, that is so cool to hear how well you've done in just 6 weeks. Holy molies. Okay, I'm Lainey Turk, and a little bit about me. after 8 years of owning and running a meal prep delivery company. I knew I wanted to stay in health and wellness. So I went back to private personal training, teaching Pilates and hot yoga. While this work is incredibly fulfilling, it is also mentally and physically demanding, especially while I am raising my 6-year-old son and being a wife to my husband of 10 years. I've always believed in the benefits of high quality supplementation, and partnering with Shackley has created an opportunity for an additional income stream and a business that I'm actually really proud of. Because of this opportunity, I've earned an all expenses paid trip for two to Cabo this April, which still feels surreal and also really rewarding, knowing that it came from just sharing the products that I love. In 8 months, my income was $13,000, and my goal is to make $3,000 a month by September. More importantly, this opportunity is allowing me to put my son through private school and save for future vacations, create more flexibility in my schedule, and build a future that aligns with my passion for health, wellness, and helping others feel their best. I am so excited for what's ahead and grateful for a path that supports both my purpose and my family. Thanks a lot.
Hey, thanks so much for having me here tonight. I'm excited to share my story with you. So my name is Becky Crime. I live in Cochrane, Alberta. I've been in the fitness industry for 25 years, worn many hats in that time, personal training, yoga, owned a boutique studio. The last 20 years have been involved in the Pilates industry, and it's been a career I've absolutely loved, really helping people feel better in their bodies and to live well. But about 8 years ago, I hit a crossroads. So my youngest of 3 daughters went to school full time. Well, in fitness, when do we tend to work? Early mornings, after supper hours, weekends. Once you have kids in school, that's the only time they are home. So this career I loved really wasn't meeting my family values, my expectations for myself. And so I was unsure what was going to happen. I had an opportunity present itself to me. So grateful I said yes. I partnered with a wellness company that changed my life. I had no idea. So in a matter of just under 2 months, I was not only able to replace, but surpass the income I was making working at a studio for someone else. So I made the decision to leave my job and work for me. So 8 years later, I do still teach Pilates very part-time in my in-home studio, but I love this wellness partnership. It allows me to help more people and have more time for me at the same time. It's great. So as we know, fitness is like one pillar in holistic wellness. I still do that, but now I can help people with their nutrition goals, with their sleep concerns, perimenopause, joint health, do they want glowing skin? I have solutions to help people really feel best in so many aspects of their life. And using or doing that with products that are not just clean, but also the science is there. And that's important for me. I love that there's no more of this just trading an hour of time for X amount of dollars. That model has a ceiling. There's no ceiling here. There's no ceiling. You can do as much as you want to. And I have to say, in the past 8 years, so much goodness has come out of this business, so much growth, both personally and for my business. I've had the opportunity to do leadership training, to do business training. That's really helped me in every aspect of my life. I'm a better parent, I'm a better wife, I'm a better business owner, I'm a better fitness coach, right? All the things. I've earned 5 incentive trips to warm sunny destinations. And most importantly, my kids have been able to see me find, I guess, a career that lets me put them first, truly live my values, and also make a really good income doing it. And I have to say, the moment I knew I was like, wow, this is amazing, was sitting watching my daughter's basketball game and getting a notification on my phone that I had just made money. And it's like, wow, passive income. This is so amazing. So I'm super excited for the future. As I said, I started this when my youngest came to school full time. This past year, my oldest graduated. She's off to university. So as the empty nest approaches, as I'm in midlife, I turned 51 this year. I am so excited to continue my partnership with this company. It truly allows you to just span every chapter of your life. So excited to help others really work on aging well. I'm excited to have more time for my workouts and to have that time flexibility to travel and to do all the things I love to do. So, you're here tonight because someone invited you to take a look at this. And I have to say, just do it. What do you have to lose? If you are ready to make a bigger impact, if you're ready to work on your own personal health goals, you're ready to embrace a community of entrepreneur, leadership focused people, if you're looking to improve your financial wellness, all while helping others create this big impact of positivity in your life, then just do it. You will not be sorry for saying yes. That's me. Thanks for listening to my story. Have a great night.
All right, man, those were so good. And you know what? Those are just three. There are so many stories like this, so many people that are having success, so many people exactly like you that, they're on the hustle bus or they're like, gosh, how can I bring some more revenue in? I don't want to just take more clients. I don't have enough time in my day. How can I take advantage of this? And this is how you do it. You partner with the right people, with the right products, with the right plan, with the right goals, and we will make it happen for you. So the other thing I want to show you though, along that compensation is here's just some examples of, we like to package up products because we want to provide solutions. We're not just selling stuff. And so a couple of things that we love to do personally, my wife and I, that we coach and teach is, we like to get people started on these protein resets. Sometimes we'll put a cleanse with it. But here's an example. If you had 10 people do this 5-day protein reset that really just resets their whole system, infuses them with protein, absolutely amazing, clean, that could make you an extra $750. And then guess what? They come back because they're like, man, I got this amazing results. Now what should I do, coach? And then you can get them started on, for instance, this Ready Set Wellness package that's more of a monthly system. And it's our Life Shakes, it's our Vitalizer multivitamin. Then you add some pre-workout, some creatine, or you give them the liquid biocell, the college patent collagen that helps their longevity. It's incredible. You add that in, you start to stack those products in as a lifestyle. If you looked at my wife and I's kitchen and our kitchen counter, you would see like, man, we are a product of the product. We walk it, we talk it, we live it, we breathe it, we love it, and we perform at the highest level. Because again, we have a lot of kids, a lot of life, a lot of things going on, and we believe these products are absolutely amazing and they're tailored for you. They're tailored for your customers. Okay. And the next thing I want to share is you're saying, okay, Wayne, so what's the $50,000 profit infusion? So if you haven't caught it yet, this is what it is. And we have so many people that we've taught to be able to do this because again, there's a subscription loyalty piece. As people start to order, they're incentivized to save. And the more consistently they order month after month, they get a bigger and bigger discount. And so we stack more and more customers. And let's say after 12 months, if you are selling over $10,000, you could do it month one. People have done it month one. But let's say for 12 straight months, if you sold over $10,000 worth of products, that's going to make you over $48,000. So that's that $50,000 profit infusion. Zero inventory, zero overhead, no minimums. You will be set up. And then there's also these bonuses, which would amount to way more than 50,000. So I'm being conservative here with this amount. And I hope you're excited. This is the solution if you're a fitness pro. There's nothing like it out there that has a comprehensive product line, that has the systems in place, that has the shipping and all the leadership and the proven results. Again, we've helped people move over $1 billion worth of products with this system, with these products, and we know we can help you do it too. The last couple of things I want to share is if you're a team builder, a lot of you in fitness, you've built teams, you've played sports. Well, this is one of the things that I saw right away when I started this is I said, man, what if I could help other people do this? I love to coach, train, duplicate, help other people rise up in their talents and their gifts. And if you could do that, you can actually start to help get an even bigger income, right? And grow that. So you can see at these different levels, it's basically helping others do what you start to do, helping other people get it in their fitness business, or, maybe it's a chiropractor, or maybe it's, a teacher, or maybe it's someone else. It doesn't have to be a fitness person, but you start to help them because they've got results. They see it. They have a need. You can start to build a residual business that way. There's also, when you get started, an additional $92,000 of cash bonuses as you build a bigger business in the partnership. So hopefully that's exciting to you. Hopefully you're catching the vision of what is possible. We've been doing this for 23 years, and sometimes you think, man, after 23 years, are you still fired up? Yes, I'm still fired up, because I know there's so many people out there needing to be helped. There's so much confusion in the nutrition space about, peptides and shots and, oh, take this shortcut or that shortcut. You guys, the fundamentals never change. Just like great sports teams, just like great businesses, it's always about the fundamentals. And that's what we have mastered here. Clean clinical products that really work. They're done and drop shipped in an efficient way. You're paid extremely well. So your next steps right now is circle back with the person who got you on. They're going to help you customize the launch for your training business, right? And then we're going to get you started. So thanks for being on tonight.